Hi everyone, this is Dana with Health Quest Diaries, and this is my first video after about a 2-week break from doing those. Just kind of wanted to sort of get back in the saddle a little bit. I know there's been some people asking where I've been, so I wanted to kind of talk in this video about, kind of some struggles that I've been going through in the last couple weeks. So my last video was the hike that we went on, the New Year's Day hike that we went on with our Girl Scout troop, and it was fabulous. I really enjoyed it, but after that I kind of struggled a lot, both kind of physically and mentally. So the hike itself was really good. It was more difficult than I had anticipated. My co-leaders, they all understand what I'm trying to do and what I'm going through, and they really are supporting me, and so we were going to do kind of an easy hike. Well, I chose a different path, not realizing that it was like a more difficult way to go. And so I really struggled. It was the hike was about 3.5 miles, and it was not all easy terrain. It was, I'm overweight, so it was difficult for me. We were literally climbing over rocks and very steep inclines, and having I don't know. It was difficult at the end. I mean, I made it through it, and they helped me a lot. But I had to take a lot of breaks and stuff like that. And I was elated at the end of it. I was elated that I actually had gotten through it. But of course, I didn't have a choice. I had to. But that really put some pressure on me physically. I was sore, really sore for about a week after that. The day after, I mean, I could barely walk. I think I did too much. It was my own fault. But during that week afterwards, I really started, I don't know, kind of second guessing myself. Why am I doing all of this? Why am I on this journey? That sort of thing. So the mental aspect kind of got I got in my own head. I started thinking about my comfort zone. Do I really want to branch out of my comfort zone, or am I okay with with where I'm at? And then I started kind of like measuring my success against others. I weighed myself on, let's see, it was last Sunday, and I hadn't lost any weight, hadn't gained any. I had maintained my original, 5-pound loss, but I hadn't lost any more. So I was really disappointed in that. That really, I struggled with that. And so that was, that was one thing. So I've been struggling a little bit with, I guess, obsession over my weight and my body image in general, and I'm looking at all these success stories and things like that about what other people are doing, and I've kind of branched out, and I've been looking at some raw vegans and what they eat, and could I do that? So I've been doing a lot of research lately, but I've just kind of been, I was obsessing this last couple of weeks, and I've had some anxiety over all of this. I kept thinking about, what path should I take? What do I do? Do I continue to juice, which actually I am. I'm still juicing. But I'm not juicing, all of my meals. I'm not doing 100% juice anymore. and the other anxiety part is like, how do I do this? This is my health quest, am I doing it the right way for me, or am I just trying to follow other people who have had success? Do I do the 100% juicing? Do I do raw vegan, or do I just do vegan? Do I eat cooked foods, or do I not? And so, I've had a lot of anxiety over that. And then, I started to think about, like, how do I feel when I'm juicing, or, how do I feel when I'm eating heavy foods, things like that. And I've been trying to listen more to my body, and I do feel good when I'm juicing. I feel, my body feels light and airy, not airheady, or whatever, but my body feels lighter, it feels cleaner, I guess, on the inside. And but yet those heavy foods, that's my comfort zone. And so that's I guess that tends to be like where I go back to, when I struggle. And maybe I'm not the only one. I don't I don't know. I can't, of course, speak for anybody else, but and so I wonder, when I figure out what my path needs to be, can I maintain it? And I think that's a fear of mine. Can I maintain the juicing for a lifetime? Because I don't want it to just be a diet. It needs to be a lifestyle change in order for it to, I think, have any positive effect. So I worry about that. I've been anxious over that. Can I maintain it? And, basically just what does health, overall health, look like, and what does it look like for me? Is it physical? Is it emotional? Is it mental? Is it spiritual? And I think I've come to the conclusion for myself that it's all of those things. It's not just the physical part of it. That, for me, that's a big part of it. When I was in, my teens, early 20s, and even my 30s, I was slim. I mean, in my teens, I was considered skinny, and my 20s, I was in a good place, physically. I used to dance a lot, and then that kept me in pretty good shape. And then, as I crept closer to 40, though, I'm kind of letting y'all know, like, how old I am. But as I crept closer to 40, the weight started to come on. I wasn't dancing anymore, I had a family and all those things. And so I guess I stopped doing those physical things. And now I'm actually in my 50s now. So the physical part of my life just kind of went out the window. I was concentrating on family and kids, and we've been a homeschool family for years now, and so we were concentrating on all the things that all the kids have done, and I wouldn't change that. That was part of our life. But and then there's the emotional and emotional and mental part of health as well. So I've been feeling anxious, and I'm I've obsessed over my weight for years now, and I wonder sometimes, is that really necessary? My husband, he certainly encourages me, to be healthy and things like that, but he's kind of there with me. He doesn't obsess like I do. Maybe that's just a female thing, I don't know. So and then there's the spiritual thing. We consider ourselves Christians, but yet we tend to find ourselves so busy, in life, that sometimes we miss church. We don't focus on that part of our lives, and so that's one thing that we've decided to change for this new year is we've found a new church. You know, we recently moved, so we're in a new house, and so that's one thing. So I think for me, health is it's a balance, and it's not just the physical. And I need to kind of get into that mindset where I need to stop, obsessing over my weight so much. I do want to lose weight, and I do want to incorporate more exercise into my lifestyle. We are going to be doing that, and so one of my goals for the physical side of it is that I believe in August or September, sometime in like early fall, we're going to go hiking, and it's going to be like a 5-mile hike this time with our Girl Scouts. my scouts are all outdoorsy girls, most of them, and so they want to do an outdoor hike, and right now I'm not physically ready for that. So, and that creates anxiety and stress for me too. So my goal is to work through, the spring and the summer to get myself ready to do that. So, and then probably in, I don't know, maybe a year and a half, 2 years, we want to hike the Appalachian Trail. So, or at least, a portion of it, not the whole thing. But, so what my overall question, I guess, is what does health look like? And I think for me, it's a balance. It's just a balance. I think I'm gonna try to stop obsessing over, what everybody else is doing. I have to do it for myself, because I can't keep feeling anxiety like this. I've got other things to focus on in my life. So I think, this is my health quest, and that's kind of why I named my channel that, Health Quest Diaries. I knew it was going to be a journey, so I'm struggling a little bit right now on that journey. So, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I hope everybody else is doing well out there. I know a lot of you are doing the juicing. Some of you are doing a 30-day. Some of you are doing the 100-day, like I was originally going to do. My hat goes off to you. I commend you guys for doing that. I hope that you're able to stick with it. And if you're struggling, if you are struggling with any part of your health quest, I would love to hear about it. Maybe we can chat or something like that. Maybe we can help each other along this journey. So just leave me a comment below, and I'll contact you and make sure to contact you. All right, so that's it for this video. I hope I haven't depressed anyone. I'm not depressed. I'm just trying to find my own path. So but I would love to hear your comments and everything. So here's to health, everybody. Bye.